So, guys, it's after midnight, and it's August the 8th, 2024. You know what? I'm gonna have to do the dishes right when I wake up again. But anyway, I guess someone just woke up and had some snacks or whatever. But yeah. So I want you guys to understand this. World War III is underway, and stuff that I detail consistently, or stuff that I detailed consistently, what I've detailed over the past year or so, via publications and declassification, communications and so forth, of declassified information released by me or communicated by me online, as I have detailed within those mechanisms or those communication efforts, is that World War III is actually underway. Okay, so what is going to happen in Manhattan is going to happen. What is going to happen preceding that in Washington, D.C. regarding the White House Candyland being demolished, that's going to happen. And that's going to happen this month, very soon, within a week or so, regarding the White House. The evacuation orders have been sent out, and that's just going to happen. And that's going to allow the evacuation orders to go out to central Moscow and lower Manhattan, because both cities are going to submit to what we see right now of the world, a global war or World War III, clearly underway. Not on the way, but underway. So it's actually happening right now, clearly. This is just the beginning stages of maybe a 3-year war, World War, the last great war, the global war, World War III, strike 3 toward world government. All right? So stop imagining stuff. Barack Obama is going to have to fake his death within a week and a half or so with Kamala Harris and possibly Michelle Obama and Joe Biden. We're going to purport it as them having shown up on the wrong day on campaign issues, you know? And that's just the reality. And Barack Obama is not orchestrating anything for any miraculous end to a global war by faking his death. No, he's being punished by me. I'm clearly the boss of the United States government. Clearly. And he knows that for a fact. That man knows that. He will never touch my kid, my boy, with Kamala Harris in the way that he have touched him ever again. He's never going to call that boy to his face faggot ever again. You're going to move on with your life, Barack. You're going to move on. You're going to go to Australia for about 7 years. And you're going to learn to become a good person again. The Aborigine community is waiting for you. And they expect you to be a good person. And they're not waiting for you as Jesus Christ or any Messiah. They're just waiting for you as a popular politician who might have something to reveal to them later on when he realizes the blessings that I give to you in the first place, that I explained to you consistently, that you should have counted, that you should not have exaggerated, that you should not have demanded onto, especially the way that you did. But anyway, okay? I don't provide threats. I provide explanations. You know, I've been pacing. And I said, and this is enough. This is enough pacing. Okay, this is the end game. Okay? I am Shawn Dexter John. I am Khalid Sundiata Hassan. I am who I say I am. I am who I say I am. I am. I am the great I am, I promise you. I don't play games. I'm the nicest being in the universe, but I am currently and perpetually and from the very get-go the most ruthless in imposing the law and justice. I am the kindest being in the world and the most ruthless. I am shockingly savage. Okay? I am shockingly the most advanced being in the universe and shockingly the most savage when imposing law and justice without having to kill a soul. You know how to fake, fake deaths and stuff like that, including, that which appears to be quite, demonstrative, the particular act, whether it's a purported act of God or purported, man-made, conflict. Myself and my team, meaning the Central Intelligence Agency and Interpol, we know how to do that. All right? So there's no confusion on my part. There's no competition, man. There's no competition whatsoever. I was just giving you guys an opportunity to show yourself that you ought to appreciate God. You ought to appreciate heaven for not interfering in the way that we ought to interfere, expressly or more demonstratively. Stop hating me, guys. Those of you guys who've been involved, within an inner circle or within a small community of intelligence and security. Stop hating me. You guys are never going to be me. I am the creator of this universe. I honestly am. I created humanity. Why would you hate me? I've given you guys commissions and so forth over other people. And you guys could not fathom them challenging you guys in doing what you guys perceived as your job and your duty and your privilege. And I watched you guys. We watched you guys. We audited you guys. Now you guys are going to accept what I have to say, and I don't care if you guys want to or not. You guys are going to have to endure what you guys have to endure in the imposition of American law and justice regarding here in the United States of America. Okay? I am the man. I am the boss. I am the honcho of this universe. The original universe, meaning the original universe, the universe which all, subsequent universes came from, the parent universe of this existence zone. It's God, the supreme being, made me from the very beginning of the creation of this, of my home universe, the honcho of this universe. He knew in advance that I would create this universe. From the very get-go, I was God in nature of this universe. When it became a galaxy, I was God in awareness. And then I created a nominal, sovereign, and independent universe out of it. And I created humanity. I am God, and I have always been God. I am the honcho. I tricked you guys. Okay? You guys can bow before Michael Jordan and LeBron James all you want to. Those are just mere human beings. Those are just mere mortals. I was just messing with you guys' minds. You guys can even bow before Tracy Morgan and Gary Coleman. And you guys can bow before Danny DeVito and see if you guys' fake humility or inside jokes make a difference. You're gonna humble yourself, Barack. You're never gonna give in to me, and I'm gonna laugh the whole way through because I'm always gonna be the kindest person to you as I've been. I placed you into the White House. The whole country said hell no to Barack Obama. African Americans know that for a fact. That's the secret. They all said no, and I had agents sent all over the country demanding that the American people, African Americans specifically, fall in love with Barack Obama, meaning high schoolers and college students who did not need to know anything else. And we told white people to hush. I did that. I saved you from an assassination. I don't have to prove anything to you. And you don't have to. You can say that's speculations. That's how I remain God happily. I'm God no matter what for the rest of eternity, but I remain God happily because no matter how much you hate me, I always do the right thing. Got it? I'm the boss. Okay? And I'm going to continue with the torture tactics. Keep torturing that nigger. But anyway, so don't ask me. Don't ask me to walk in the sun all day long and to get a tan to be able to refute reality, Barack Obama. Okay, don't do that. All right. And he says, Barack, if you prove, I said, Barack is about to run out of the room. Barack is about to run out of the room. Sit there. We're watching the video conference. You sit there, Barack. You sit there. So now, everyone has given up. They've been trying to alter the look of my boy with Kamala Harris. They've honestly been trying to alter it. Barack knows that's not his son because Barack has been shooting blanks for a while now. All right, he's been shooting blanks for a while, and he was surprised when Kamala got pregnant. You know, he was surprised. Okay, but anyway. I keep saying you don't want to know how surprised Barack is. So Barack knows it's not his kid, and he knows for sure that Doug Emhoff is not the father, and he knows for sure that there's no Californian junkie or former Howard University student, a mere mortal, would actually take the chance at that. He knows I did what I did to save Kamala Harris, and to punish him immediately for saying I don't care that Shawn Dexter John saved me from an assassination, killed a nigga for making me look stupid in the first place, for trusting African Americans to tell me in advance that that's all white folks had planned. And then he laughed about it and walked away, and we saw the tears in his eyes, but we studied him over and over and over again, and he became very vicious in trying to fight back the tears by ordering me murdered over and over and over again, because I was smart enough to protect his life. All right, it was not a test. It was not an audit regarding me as a subject. That was not it. You know, but he had made calls and so forth to kill Charles Taylor, to kill Mary Eugenia Charles, Saddam Hussein, every Chinese president who says no to dissolve in the relationship with Taiwan. He requested killing Tony Blair, the former British Prime Minister, and he was serious each and every time. Okay, so when he got to the point of requesting me assassinated, after I saved his life noticeably, I said, okay, I'm going to have to get this woman away from this man. This man sold this woman for $10,000 so that, no, this is honest. He thought he sold her for $10,000, as an escort. He was sure of it. So I made the right decision, and I'll never feel bad about it. And I'm going to be very vicious without breaking the law in punishing that man. Okay? No doubt about it. And please stop perming my son's hair. And stop asking him to stay in the AC all day long to look lighter and lighter skin. It matters not. I'm telling you guys, it's just in your minds. Carl is saying that, yeah, Joel Chan and Keith Chan are clearly my children. And they're clearly yellow. And Keith is clearly so much taller than I am, and Jill, and I'm clearly their father. And Shawn clearly works in mysterious ways. That's what Carl Chan is saying to you, Barack Obama. Okay? So let the war come to an end. The war that you guys perceived, and let us fake this global war so that we can bring an end to nuclear warfare for good. And that'll be it. All right? So I did mess with Barack Obama's accent a bit, just to make sure that that no one would be able to steal his voice and enter, access this and that. But anyway, this is going to be an end to nuclear warfare, meaning after this World War, there will be no global war moving forward. There will be no nuclear conflict on a global stage. Nuclear weapons will be banned on a planetary basis by 2029, after this World War, or maybe even by 2027, but certainly by 2029. Okay? I'm not on any petty issue. The abolition of gangster hip-hop as a precursor to minority progress is not a petty issue or concept or idea or directive. No, it's far from that. It's actually quite fundamental to what the African American community has been asking for, and thinking big. All right, but anyway. Okay, so I have a lot of work to do, guys, but things are going to work out. you know, and things are going to work out well. New York, Manhattan is going to be rebuilt over the next few years, and it's going to be shockingly impressive and the most advanced infrastructurally and politically and economically and socially in the world beyond what it used to be, what it already is. It's going to literally be Dubai 2.0. You know, it's going to be quite shocking. And it's going to be identified, declared, and nominalized as the federal capital, the world capital, by the United Nations. And I will be the United Nations' first world government. I will be the United Nations' first world president. I will be the inaugural president and commissioner of the United Nations world government. I will be the first world president of the United Nations as world government. And I'll be elected within the General Assembly, which will be called colloquially the World Congress, in 2044. That's the plan. There's no deviation. There's no, altering the course or any of that. This has been negotiated. We have taken our time to decide on this particular matter. We're going to have a Union of the Americas in 2049. While I'm world president, I'm going to be world president. I'm going to be world president for 2 consecutive terms. Whatever. I'm not even going to take Barack Obama seriously. He's annoying us. We're looking at a video conference, the video feedback, and he's in shock that no one is taking him seriously in the emails. He's in shock that the campaign has just come to an abrupt end. There's a national security emergency that's going to be brought up, and this is in complete shock. But anyway, we're going to have the Union of the Americas in 2049, and I'm going to be world president. By then, I'm going to serve 2 terms as world president, known as Khalid Sundiata Hassan. Once again, I'm going to be known as Khalid Sundiata Hassan. Okay? Right now, it's just my alias. It's secondary. Right now, it's just my alias. But very soon, it's going to be my official identity. And my original name in this particular life, Shawn Dexter John, will be my official alias. I will be known as Khalid Sundiata Hassan, medical doctor and lawyer, known to the Central Intelligence Agency, and secretly known as Agent Shawn Dexter John, agent of INTERPOL and the Central Intelligence Agency. Okay?